All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and I'm back. I'm back, man. I've been gone for about 4 days. Ain't dropped a video. This might have been one of the longest little stints I've been gone for. And that's mainly just because, unfortunately, rest in peace to my wife's grandmother. Amazing lady, man. Her story was so impactful to me. It motivated me, man, because she left a legacy, guys, and from building a church in the Dominican Republic, traveling to Israel, just doing so many amazing things that I just can't put in words. And I'm just thankful I got there. My wife and her family allowed me the opportunity just to be there, man. And I found inspiration in a lady that just really defined the word selflessness. Really defined that. So rest in peace. I don't know, man. I'm so motivated right now just thinking about her story and everything she done. That was inspirational, because that's how you can leave a legacy, leave something behind that's gonna live years after you. Again, rest in peace. And let's talk about this video. Now, I know you heard. John Harbaugh is going to the New York Giants. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Hey, man. And you know what? Because I was in New York. My wife, family, they're from New York. I was in New York. And I was talking to some of the guys. Shout out to Tito, Anthony, Daniels. Like, shout out to the guys we was up there, man. Because the sisters run everything. But like all the sisters, they kind of run everything. The guy, we just follow the lead, man. Shout out to that whole family, man. They some amazing people, just absolutely amazing people. I love them. But I was talking to the guys, and we were like, yo, now with John Harbaugh, you got Dart, your quarterback situation is straight. You got Scatterboo. Hopefully everything come back well from his injury. Neighbors come back from his injury. And I don't know if they're going to be there like that next year, but they're moving in the right direction. And I always talk about this one thing. When you start to believe that you can win, when you start to believe that, oh, no, we going for it. Oh, we winning is the goal now. And they're not playing. They're going out 5 year, 20 mil a year, 100 million dollars. $100 million. Playing no games. So when you start throwing out money like that, one of the, if not the biggest coaching deal ever, far as money and time, because John Gruden had the 100 mil, but it was for 10 years. They dropped the bag. They said, we're not playing. Look, man, I don't know how this is going to play out for them, but I love it, man. I love to see a team that, we've been in the basement. We've been down here scrambling around for a long time. But, hey, we here, and we here to win. I love it, bro. I love it. Now, again, as obviously one of my rivals as a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I got to give credit where it's due. I think it's a phenomenal move, and I think now you get a Jackson Dart. Now you got a coach in there, for one, that players respect, and they're going to listen to. That's big right there. They got a coach in there that say, hey, I know what to do. I go to the playoffs. The playoffs is what I do. I got one of them things. I got one of them ring things. I got one of them. All right? This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do. No nonsense. And I think the ownership is going to say, hey, it's your show, man. Do your thing. We're going to sit back. We're going to sit back and relax. We'll see how it all play out, but I love the move on the surface. Now, next question. What do that mean for my Dallas Cowboys? Because I'm looking around. I'm looking at Dan Campbell at Washington. I'm looking at Nick Sirianni in the Eagles. And I'm looking at John Harbaugh with the Giants. And then I'm looking at Brian Schottenheimer with the Cowboys. Now, look, the verdict is still out on Brian Schottenheimer. Because right now, everybody giving him a pass like he don't run the offense that came before him. We're not talking about it. We talk about it. No, talk about it. No. But I got a question. Do we have the worst coaching staff? The worst head coach in the NFC East? I don't know. I know I wouldn't put him above Harbaugh. I can't put him above Dan Campbell. I can't put him above Nick Sirianni with the chips. Now, we talking about head coach now. offensive coordinator, that what the Eagles had over there, they got rid of. Yep. Going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. But they got rid of that. They're going to figure that offensive coordinator position out. But man, like, and you still hearing the Cowboys doing 9th round of interviews with defensive teams are getting head coaching done. Saying, hey, you the guy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what I talked about with Brian Flores. And again, I don't know all the ins and outs. Like I said, I've been out of the loop a little bit. But the one thing I thought about with Brian Flores, you need to make him tell you no, not let him tell you no. He gonna have to be like, whoo, all right, man, how much? And what? And I get to do what? Stop it, bro. Stop it. I'm just being honest. And I like what the Giants did. Like we got Dable. He had a little run. We had the coach before my dog, let's go get one of them. Let's go put one of them in charge. And I'm not guaranteed it's gonna work out. But they're like, let's put one of them big boys in charge. Let's go in and give him cards blunt. You know what? They do that inside the whole damn fan base. The whole fan base is excited. You don't think Jackson Dart is excited? Scatterboard is excited. Neighbors is excited. Lawrence is excited. Like, dog, now you got a coach that coming in and they say, no. We're not doing the stupid shit. Hey, losing, that taste of losing, get it out of here. Not doing it, big dog. Not doing it. We going forward. So, man, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, man, my Cowboys better step up. They better step up right. Keep out here trying stuff. Teams ain't playing. They getting to it. they bringing the big boys in. The Eagles, they just went to Super Bowl. What we gonna say? Oh, they don't fit. They do. They won Super Bowl last year. So can't it's on them. The Commanders, I think, like we've seen that happen with Jaden Daniels, the injuries and all that. He stay healthy. They got an NFC Championship appearance 2 years ago. So, and then now you look at the Giants and the move they're making. All right, Dallas, you on the clock, man. Y'all better get to it. Ain't no playing around. Like, teams are going for it. They're going for the win. People trying to win. The headlines and all that. Let's be a soap opera. Man, that's over, man. It's winning time. It's winning time. And based on this, the way that the Cowboys played this defensive coordinator position to tell me everything I need to know, ladies and gentlemen. You can't take your weakness and say we're going to fill it with an amateur. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But if the amateurs are your only options, then you go out there and get the best damn amateur you can. But if you got a chance to bring one of the big boys in, you got to swing for the fence. You got to at least try. If not, hey, it is what it is. But with that being said, guys, congratulations to the New York Giants. Big deal, 5-year, $20 million, $100 million deal, biggest in contract history, bigger head coaching history. They went for it, man. They went all in. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.